That I think it should be working.
Music.
Yeah, it's on. I just have it low on my end. Oh, that nap felt good, but at the same time, I'm still super, super tired. Ah, man. All right. Oh, hey, Lou. What's going on, man? Hey, I read that, and yeah, I'll totally do it. Funny enough, I took a late nap, and I'm still a little groggy at the moment, so I'm waking up. Uh, it was a just a quick 20 minute, if that. Uh, so I did have a question, because you gave me the lines, and um, you may have done more research on this. The last line you were like, "And back to you." So do you see this as being like a I'm trying to think like a person out in the field versus someone that's sitting in there? Right, that's what I kind of thought, but it had like a little bit of a TV vibe at the end, so I wasn't sure if this was going to be, like somebody that was out in the world kind of thing. Could be either. Okay. When I read it, I had the voice in my head, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go look and kind of make sure that I'm hitting the right kind of thought, and so I'm pretty sure I got it. I got it. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably end up doing it when the kids are asleep, so that way there's no possibility of sound coming in. And I don't want to use these because I don't know if it'll come out as well. So I'll bust out my other mic, which I just looked behind me to make sure it was over there still. So it is. Cool. Yeah, I hope it's something I can do. I mean, because I mean, it should be relatively easy too. So just the way that they talk, it's not even a voice. It's the way that they like reported back then. very almost robotic. You know, I've seen your trailer, but I don't know if I had the sound on when I watched, because I think I watched it while I was streaming. So I'll go back and I'll look at your trailer again with this time with sound, just to see what you got going on already. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, dude, and please, if it sucks, don't have any hard feelings. Like, you just tell me you don't like it, and it's cool. Because I purely just want to test the waters, kind of thing, to see if I can even do it. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, like my brain is still kicking out of gear. But this being a 4-day weekend for me, I'll definitely get it done this weekend. At least that little bit you sent me. Cool. Absolutely. Right. That's the way I look at it too. Man, brain. Come on, wake up. All right, loading. Uh, just trying to clean up this project a little bit. Ah, you're a bitch. God damn it. I didn't do anything with my hair. Why are you gonna do that?
Need to get those so they make noise.
She just jumps in, gives me shit, and then runs away.
Stuff's like on a million Facebook groups for you.
Well, he said hi. Um, it's all right. It's been a lazy morning, kind of. Like I woke up and I did not want to get out of bed this morning, and then as the day went by, I was like, okay, I think I need to take a nap. And Kate was like, "You streaming like 40 minutes. All right, I'm gonna take a 20-minute nap." Lava. How's your day going? Nobody's today. All right, right on. Right on. Sucks is like I have no I had only sketched up to this point right here, and so like now I'm just winging it. I almost want to kind of redo some of this look so it doesn't look like it's a completely different section. Actually, you know, it'd be kind of cool is like once we get out of that area, then it's like an altar. Rude. I try not to though. So like there's be the like you come in and there would be the Shinigami. That could work. Let me see what I can do with that. Sprite shape, globe shape. Maybe like big pillars kind of thing. That's not turning out as I expected. Let's actually do this. Let's view the objects, do a box or square rather. It's a playground. I should rename these first. Alright, and the Shinigami will be there. And let's see. Rename these to be like alter maybe? Just temporary assets anyway. I got renames or deleted. And, you love and hate making trailers? I don't mind doing After Effects work, but I haven't had to do like a game trailer or anything like that. Not yet, at least. How to show with the music timings or it's a lot. Yeah, I can imagine that. When I was when I was in college, we made a mod for Battlefield 1942, if that's telling you how long ago this was. And we made a trailer. I mean, I didn't build it. Someone else was building it, but we watched it and we were talking about the timing and stuff. And we used the song, the instrumental from I think Hunt for Red October. And so just finding shots. I remember this part, finding shots that lined up with the music so it would be like it kind of makes sense. Like we had one of the bombers fly by and then just drop a series of bombs when there was like a big drum uh, timing. So remembering that, I see where you're coming from. Oh yeah, I loved Battlefield 1942. But after that game, I don't think I'd touch Battlefield 1942 again. I was so tired of looking at it. Oh, there you are. There should be. It's kind of how I think it's going to happen with this, right? Like, I'm going to spend so much time staring at it that when it comes out, I'll play it once and then be like, all right, I don't ever want to look at it again. All right, so these should be in the foreground. this should be round 2. I want to duplicate some lava. Control P. Since I'm using Unreal, I'm utilizing the use of cameras, sequences, and post-process. Alright. Overcomplicating, but it's fun. Ah, you're probably getting some cool shots, though. Um, Pretty sure. Sure. I don't know why I'm doing this one at a time when I could have just did this. Just put these up together. Oh my goodness. Alright, these should be probably background. Alright, let's see what it's like to swim through this. Actually, let me turn off. Turn that off. Thought I had a background in here. What did I put that? Oh, it's right here.
Someone's on her way. So if I leave as soon as she gets here.
Okay. So we have pickup right here. Enemy is down here.
You'll still listen. Thank you. Comes to the front door. Upstairs.
I don't know if I'll hear her.
I'll text her and tell her upstairs. Just to sit there.
Okay. Probably should have like little fireballs popping out.
Like more enemies.
Well, I already have one section where that happens. It happens right here. So everywhere there's like a lava pit, I could just have those out. It's like this piece can choose to go up or down.
Keep your phone on you.
I got it right here. Doesn't mean I see it or hear it.
Oh, great.
Well, thank you, sir. Cheers. This is where the lava will come up from either the bottom or the top, as if it was dumping. They'll hide behind these things depending on the direction that it's coming. Come down here, get a pickup in here. I went in gin and tonics today. Tight fit right there. Here. This would be the altar. Lava pouring in the background. And here the shenanigans would be. These. So expand this over here. So there's like a little rock here that doesn't look weird, but there's just floating lava. I'm trying the backseat developer here. Have you thought about throwing a bit of a follow lag on your camera? It would add a hint of passive dynamic to the gameplay. Yeah, so the camera at the moment, I don't think I have the proper camera in right now. I just threw it on. Um, if I'm not mistaken, let me just save this. I think we have that on our demo one, but every level after that is just been me just grabbing it and just checking it. Because I really just want to see the pacing, right? Like I don't. Everything else is probably going to be changed. Not only that, but we're also going to have like um, camera shakes and stuff like that. If you notice, here let me save. I'll go back to the demo. Our demo. Where we at? I'm looking at the wrong folder. Scenes. Is it in here? I think this is it. The demo will transition, right? So like as soon as we move, it kind of transitions. So we're actually going to have the camera kind of like in states. How we're going to do that for every single level, because a lot of levels is, just that long level, the your traditional left to right kind of movement. Yeah, and so it's a lot of this, so you can see it's just very subtle once we get up to a certain point. And then once it breaks, that whatever you want to call it, that section, then it kind of shifts over into your next room, and then you can manipulate inside there. I don't know if we're going to use that throughout everything, but for stuff for like these types of levels where we have it in kind of a containing area, it should be like this. So all the other levels I haven't even touched with that. I haven't even set that up. I've just been throwing the camera in. Yeah, and that might be the thing too. Like certain levels that we just keep going along the way, then it'll just it'll follow the player. Hopefully much more smoothly. Because one of the other things I'm noticing too is it jitters. It's like it's having a hard time keeping up. So, or I'm not seeing it as much in here. Smack. We bought this pack that's supposed to make the camera feel a lot more lively, and we haven't integrated it in yet. So that's another reason why I really haven't even been paying attention to camera stuff. Oh man. So, and no worries about backseat camera. I don't care. I mean, technically, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to stream too, is because there were certain things that I would love to bounce off people's opinions. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work out or not. And the other thing is, I never thought of how I was gonna combat the Shinigami, because the original idea was to play mini games. I don't know if I told you this, but I really wanted to be like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, where they have to face the Reaper in a series of mini games. And I mean, growing up, that was like one of my, well, Excellent Adventure was my favorite, but Bogus Journey was something I grew up with too, and so I thought it was hilarious when he's like best two out of three, and I kind of wanted something similar to that. I don't know if that's going to stick to this version because we kind of walked away from a lot of the humor, but we'll see. So now I just want to give this impression of like this huge like altar. And so if I'm going to combat it, if we're going to have like a combat series, then I'm going to use this very large area. Are you remembering Bogus Journey? Best 3 out of 5? Goddamn right. Damn right. Well, I think it'd be funny. But I mean, if you've heard me talk about it, like a lot of the characters in the game were really based off of like 80s movie characters, and probably a little older. Like the Tanuki are essentially Cheech and Chong, right? They're hallucinating on the moss, and so they're very like kind of perma-fried sounding. And you know, we have the Reaper, and then I really wanted oh shit, I'm totally blanking now. It's been so long since we did all these talks, and I was kind of laying this. When I was laying this idea out, I was like, and then this will be this, and this will be this. Because I don't know if you've ever played Terry Pratchett's Discworld. I mean, it's God, what was that on? I think it was either on the Genesis or the Sega, maybe even older. Well, Discworld is a book, and they made a game. And Eric Idle from Monty Python was the voice of the main character, and it was hilarious. Let's see. So it came out for PC. Oh, it was on the PlayStation. So in '95 it came out on the PlayStation, and it was an old MS-DOS game. And the game was just hilarious. And then like here's it was like one of these types of games. Kind of see it. And so it was kind of a, if I remember right, and it's been a long time, it was kind of like a point and click game, like just kind of going around. And then another game that I really, yeah, another game that I really enjoyed, and the humor was really funny, was Conker's Bad Fur Day. And so when I was thinking of this game originally, I had a lot of like I wanted that type of dynamic where the bosses were like these silly, kind of over the top, but like recognizable movie characters. You know, like in the last boss in, I hope I'm not ruining it for anybody, but the last boss of Conker's Bad Fur Day is Alien, from Aliens. And Conkers comes out and, you know, does the famous line from Sigourney Weaver, you know, "Get away from her, you bitch." And so I really had that whole feeling about all the characters in this game, was that they were going to be very comedic and recognizable in other mediums. But you know, to pull that off really well, you got to have someone who can write really well. And when we originally started this, I had, you know, my business partner was actually a screenwriter, went to school for it and everything. Um, and he worked for Fox Studios back in the day with like Titan AE and the one with the bat, not Fern Gully, but the Fantasia. No, not Fantasia. God damn it, what was like? I don't know. Anyway, so I was hoping that he would be able to write something, and everything he was coming back with me, I really just didn't like. It wasn't what I wanted. So, so yeah, that's that's kind of where we're at. I don't know if we'll get all that comedic humor in this, and therefore we need to gotta go one way or the other, right? You gotta have something that's written really well and funny, and then repeat it, or you kind of just make it a story, and you're not trying to push the humor. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. All right, so let me just see. Does this work? Should be going behind these pillars. And once we get the art in here and lava and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. And you gotta watch out for the furniture. That furniture will jump out and bite you. Do you need me to come down? Ah, jeez. No. Okay. Okay. Another idea that we had for the underworld was like a reflection, um, like seeing what could, like, okay, so I don't know if I'm sure there's movies like this and probably other games like this, but one of the ideas is that because this is all the underworld and you have these kind of like tricksters and stuff like that. And so one of the ideas was to make the player think that everything they've done up to this point would have been okay had they not done what they did and destroyed it. Um, and so we were kind of thinking like some type of trick, and then how would we pull that off to make the player think, that they should just give up and stop. But again, you gotta have really good writing for that. And so it just may be like this just may be a thing of like the character want or the player needs to get back to the real world to finish off their quest, and in order to that win that freedom kind of thing, they have to beat the Reaper. Almost feel like leaving now. Okay, love you, bye. Writing is hard, especially when you were not like when you weren't expecting to write anything. I mean, I don't think I'm a writer by any means, but I wrote the um, I wrote the interaction with the Tanuki. Yeah, good writing is hard. Yeah, exactly. Uh, like I said, the Tanuki are really based off the Cheech and Chong characters, and that I've kept in as much as possible. And so I went back, watched all the old Cheech and Chong movies, and I kind of like grabbed the vibe from that, like their dynamic. and stuff, and then I kind of implemented as much as I could without being like, oh, look, it's Cheech and Chong, because that I don't want either. I want it recognizable. I just don't want it to be like I straight stole their skit kind of thing. But the Tanuki will be very similar to that. Whether the Reaper becomes like the Reaper from Bill and Ted's, we'll see. I got a feeling it won't be. Alright, I need to move this. Put it kind of like in the middle here. Maybe I'll have like, I don't know, things happening in the background, like Kappa like whipping people or something. I don't know. Do you think that we should have lava? Just lots of lava. If I did that across the way. That might not read too well. Okay, cool. Anyway, so she texted me, so I assumed here, but she just got off with Gibson. Okay. Hey, want this one. And I get so CD about this shit, and I don't know why. I know that this is temporary shit right here, but it's like I just want to make sure that visually I can see it and see if I like it or not, I guess. I just feel like I need other sections with stuff like this, where it's coming down and smashing. Maybe I'll do that here. Like have this go blam. This design has changed my original gameplay for it though. And so mechanic wise, I'm probably gonna have to alter it or alter what I was gonna do here. Spritelet default. Shouldn't that light be? Oh, this light should show up, but now it's just disappeared. Oh, because I told it not to light up anything except for the foreground. It's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the black was just taking it out. Gotcha. Wow, purple flames. Would be kind of cool. Maybe not. Yeah, that purple just really isn't holding in. So now we do not want to affect midground or background. I don't think the player is being lit by anything yet. Not here anyway. Global light. Drop this to be darker. Wonder if I can make the lava have emission. Lava glow. Alrighty. Maybe I just tell it not to mess with the background. Oh, increase that fall off. And oh man, I forgot I had coffee. Damn it. Mm. Those are kind of cool. So here is some rough edits from our artist, our animator, for the dash. And her first shot at the attack animation. I kind of like this simple, like just the one, like and go. I feel like the build up one is just a little too much. There's our normal swim. Coming together, coming together. Just saw those. Yeah, yeah. Especially since I really thought I was gonna have to like figure out rigging and animating in Blender and then converting it to a 2D sprite. I was like, oh shit. That in here. So that way if I move, that moves with it. Put that in there. And put these two in the altar. I'm gonna have like two like lava streams just pouring behind. This will be like a chair or something. So weird cutoff. I'm gonna just expand that a little bit. Shoo-ah. That way it kind of opens up a little bit. And this might be too much right here. So I really think that this should actually just go like slam and then back up. That way it kind of matches this happening over here. And maybe we'll have it like this one comes down and then this comes up and then that one comes down. So it kind of looks like it's almost like a mouth chewing, but multiple mouths. Navigation. Oh shit, and I just remembered the escape from this. This is what happens when it's been so long since I designed levels. So originally, after you beat the underworld, the Shinigami doesn't want you to leave. And so even after you beat him, he tries to capture you. And so what we were thinking is there would be a maze that's kind of going up back to the overworld, and all these hands are trying to grab you, like embedded hands into the level, and they're just trying to grab you. And if they catch you, you kind of it wrestles you in. And then once you get up to the top, there's going to be kind of like another mini boss. And this one you would fight, and it's a big octopus. And the octopus is the guardian of not allowing demons to get out of hell. And so it thinks you're a demon, and so it's trying to stop you. And so this octopus is, it's got, I think we said 4 tentacles that are attached to these, it's like rods or something that holds him in place. And he has this bucket head that, or it's a basket. The basket's over its head because I guess octopuses like to live in other things, or there's stories of that, I guess. And on top we have all these kind of like corals sticking out, and they're cannons, and they're shooting off these bombs. And the bombs are like depth charges, so they start falling, and you got to move the depth charges into place where he's holding the pillars or whatever he's holding onto, and you break his grip. Once you break all 4 grips, he falls out of the way, and you're allowed to continue on. And I just remembered that was actually the scenario for the escape here. And I haven't wrote that in yet. Shit. And I love the idea of that boss fight. Like, that boss fight was something I came up with like super early on just because I thought it was super cool. I don't know if I can get it. I don't know if I can get this to show up on the camera. This is kind of my dev book that I've sketched all this shit in ever since we started working on this game. Um, yeah, I really don't know if this is gonna show up. We'll try. Pull back, pull back. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Yeah, it don't look like it's gonna like it. If I go back even further. Sucks. I'll scan it in and I'll put it in the thing. I think we have a simple render of it. Where is... Come on, bosses. Octopus monk. Yeah, so this is kind of early render of it. And so, except for like the structure, I think it's gonna be a Toro gate. I think they're called Toro gates, the red ones, and he's holding on to those. And so like these black, they're actually not bombs, I guess. They're more like these ink pellets, but they explode. And if you don't mess with them for too long, you got to break its, you got to break things out. I don't know. It's such a cool concept, and I hope we're not going to. Yeah, so here we go. So it's like holding on to a Toro gate. I think those are called Toro gates. I really want this boss fight. So like this was like one of my favorite boss fights that we were talking about. But you can see, I think, did she put a date on this? This artist isn't even with us anymore. She said I can use her work, but we decided to go the opposite direction. This is actually our current artist. But this is when she was trying to match the other artist's artwork. Yeah, I love like our current artist. Her name is Olivia. She does great work. Like she has like a very unique style. It's very kind of cutesy and whatnot. And you can kind of see her style kind of blend into this. But what she was really trying to do is match this artist's style. And this artist, like this is her work. This is originally our art style. Oh, I'm in the way. Here. This was originally going to be our art style. And then when Angel left, we decided to go more towards the Yukio style. And yeah, so we had like this much more painterly kind of look to it. This is all Angel stuff. She was a really, really good artist. And I really love this design. This was the original design of the Shinigami. But we're probably going to walk away from that design just because that was Angel's. And even though Angel said it was okay to use her stuff, I don't feel comfortable using it. And not to mention, we decided to go to an opposite direction. This is gonna be another cool boss fight if we actually get this in. This is the Emperor Crab, the Crab Empire. Here's another part of that humor that I wanted in. I wanted this empire made of crabs, and they use brine shrimp as their ammo. And so, like when things are being shot, you see the faces of the bullets coming at you. And like some would be really pissed off, like it's gonna get you, and then others would be like scared looking. And I really I really dug this idea. Again, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to pull that off, but that was my vision of the Crab Empire. I think I got some. Yeah, so here's our here was some concepts. The shrimp soldiers, and these are really for like for ammo. And that's the other part too, right? They were so cute looking, and they're supposed to be fierce. We'll probably have some version of these in. I mean, obviously they won't look like this. They'll look more towards our current art style. But man, when I tell you I had so many funny ideas with this, and I'm like heartbroken that it's probably not going to get to that level. The Shinobi frogs. I think this is the one boss that I designed. Um, this was my original. This was my concept of the the boss frog, and he's all fucked up because he's been sitting in someone's pocket for years, and so he has like now he has no limb, like he has a missing leg, so he has uh, like a peg leg. I gave him a little tough, a little. That's our crane. Shooting down. We also had an otter at one point. We walked away from it. It's one of the levels that got shaved off. Catfish is still in. The Tinju is gone. Um, so we have the pond, the river, the Kairu, which is the frog, Umibuzu, the eel, underworld, catfish, crab empire, and our last level. And there's our lost otter. And then we had the Tinju was going to be going up the waterfall, and the Saragani was going to be up the waterfall, so it was going to be two boss fights. Man, I this is the year and a half before we reset. All this was concept. It's why I mean we didn't have a programmer before Robin came on. I brought in a former student of mine, and he was just getting started. Like he was in college for computer science, and so he was in college. He was trying to buy a house. He was trying to do all this stuff. I mean, as an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid, and so he had a lot of shit on his plate. So we just spent like a year and a half talking about story, um, character concepts. I did a lot of level designing things, a lot of boss designs and stuff like that. But we really didn't get um, anything in Unity, really. We had like some simple things moving around and stuff. Then when Robin came on, which Robin is also a former student of mine, but at the college level, and he had been working in the industry for at least 12 years. I think at least 10 years. Um, he came on and he started building all this stuff inside Unity to work and whatnot. And then right probably about 6 months into him joining is when everything just came crashing down. And we lost probably in the matter of that 6 months, I'd say we lost about 8 people. Well, let's see. 2 artists, an animator, my business partner, actually 3 artists, and our program's just 6 people. And so that was a lot of work that they had done. I mean, Olivia was still on the team, but she was really mimicking the other artists' stuff. And when they all left, we just sat here and we talked about it. Like, look, I'm still dedicated with the game. They were still dedicated with the game. And we told Olivia, like, hey, look, there's no point in you mimicking someone else's art. Why don't we swap our art style to something you're more comfortable with, something you enjoy doing, and that we all agree on, and let's just kind of reset a little bit, and that's what we did. So that's why, like now, I say it's been about a year and a half that we've been working on this. Uh, where technically it's been 3 years that we've been working on it, or I've been working on it, and Olivia's been working on it. Robin came in about a year and a half, or about a year. And Robin's a hell of a lot more structured than I am. I'm very loose. I'm like, okay, do we get this done? Cool, let's move. Let's put it over there, and then oh wait, let's go back and let's put that back. But Robin's like, no, 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 let's do this, let's do this. And so he's been really good with the project. Right now, so we now have 2 interns. And I say that it's funny because you would think that we were being paid and they're not. But technically, what it is that the 3 of us have been on it for so long, and we've put money and stuff in there, that anybody else who comes in will have to earn that position to earn money off this game. So right now, we got these couple of interns who just want portfolio work. And so there's those 2, so that's 5. We did have 2 programming interns who, again, just got out of school, and so they wanted to get something for their portfolio. They ended up not working out. Like, they didn't do much of anything. And then we got 1 new developer, so we have 6. Sorry, I had to go through all that to give you a good answer. So 6 people working on it. But the new developer, he just came on, so he hasn't really done anything yet. And then the animator is one of the interns, which, if they work out, I am okay with them coming onto the team and wrapping this game up too, and then earning something from it beyond just getting portfolio work. We just didn't want to confuse it. We didn't want the same situation when it happened with the other artists, where they came on, they did a bunch of stuff, and then they were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done with this, and bounce. We didn't want to deal with losing all that art again, or work, or whatever. And so we're kind of saying, like, look, we're going to give you a 6 months trial, or 3 or 6 months trial. You do the work, you do well, and then we'll talk about another 3 or 6 months. And then if they come on for another 3 or 6 months, it'll probably be them be coming on to the team permanently. Just can't go through another 6 months of having people do stuff, and then they're like, well, we're bouncing, so if you want my stuff, you're gonna have to pay me for it. And it's just like, nope. Like, if the game makes, you'll be in the same boat as the rest of us. Like, if you do, it really is. I mean, it's not that I want to like give free labor or anything, but we're all free labor at the moment. And essentially, in Olivia and Robin agreed to this as well, is any money that I put into this, because I've put the most money, right? Like, it's my company, and I don't mean to be taking ownership of anything. It's just I put the money for the LLC. I put the money to buy any of the stuff that we bought, like the packages. Robin's put a little bit of money in too, so I don't want to take away anything from that. But I went and bought the Steam page. I went and bought some of the licenses for the little software pieces, stuff like that. And so the only thing I asked for is like, look, just realize if this game, whatever money this game makes, stuff that was spent gets replaced first. That money. So if I put in $5,000, for instance, the first $5,000 is going to go to me to recoup my costs. Um, and then everything after that will be profit, essentially, right? And then so then we'll DV up from there. Uh, if everybody agrees once the game is sold that we want to build a second one or see what a new one can do, then a little bit more of that money that comes in from the game has to go towards that. And then we divvy up what we made. So it's and everybody agreed to that. And it's much different than what it was when I had a business partner. When I had a business partner, they were technically lower people on the poll and we got a lower cut. I am more than happy to give everybody an equal share of whatever the game makes as long as the previous requirements are met. I hope that makes sense. I mean, I mean, the thing is like, right? None of us know how well the game's going to be received. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice, but to be fair, it's like, um, if it got me and whoever wants to continue, if it got us some recognition to where like we can build a second game and start growing a fan base, I'd be okay with that. Right now, I think we're looking at, and this is probably a tight deadline. I think we're looking at December of 25. So another year from December. And that's probably pushing it, but I think a good year and a half as of right now. And I think a lot of that is because of what we're looking at with art. However, if these two new artists like come on and they start like grasping everything and they're able to turn stuff over quickly, and Olivia is able to do it too, that time frame could shrink a little bit. I mean, after this level, I have these three levels to design. I have the catfish level already paper mapped out. It's literally in my book. The Crab Empire, I need to think about. I have some general ideas. I wanted these wrecked Japanese boats from a war, all sunk, and then you kind of just swim through those, and that's where you'll fight the crabs. And the dragon one is actually more dynamic. It actually isn't much of a level design as just a major boss fight. So ultimately, I have 2.5 levels to design, and then my part here is done, and I can move on to other things. And then, of course, once I start getting the art, I have to go back through and swap out all the gray boxes and stuff like that. But the designs will be done and it'll be ready to be implemented. Yeah, and so that's the part where I have this all in my brain, right? Like setting out. If Robin's the one that actually like puts it down on Jira, like he has the timelines and stuff like that. I don't work that way. That's just never been how I've been able to do things. But man, he's a programmer, right? Like he's got that logical brain, and I'm much more of an artist slash designer where I'm just like, oh, I want to put this here and I want to do that there and I'll do this like this. And so Robin's been huge at helping ring me in, which is I need exactly. I could only tell you how many times I was like, how how many times I was like, well, you sure we shouldn't move to 3D? Is it our bug database? I think he has a section for our bug database, but a lot of it is just he uses it to kind of visually show you the bars because for the most part, a lot of the artists are visual people. So, um, yeah, yeah. So that's what he's been using it. He did use what is the thing? Jared's part of it too. It's like another section of it. I can't think of the name right now. Yeah, let me see if I can. Yeah, hold on a second. What is the name of that site though? It's like Alt Cruising. You can tell I visit it all the time, huh? I wonder if it's in Rome. I made sure I bookmarked it because if it's something's not in front of me, I will forget about it. Bookmarks. Oh, he's gonna be so mad at me because I apparently didn't bookmark it. Rip. Choir. Oh, I think we talked about that before, didn't we? We use, I mean, Jira, the version of Jira that we use is free too. Where is it? All right, so you can kind of see this here. So if I go to timeline, so you can see it, and it kind of this is what Jira has. So we have our timelines and stuff like that, and these are called like sprints and stuff like that. And then you can get breaking it down a little bit further. And then, like I said, he does have a section for like bug reports, and then there's like reviews and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Again, my brain doesn't work this way very well, so I don't know, to be honest. That'd be something I'd have to ask Robin. Yeah, me too. My daughter just got home, so I'm gonna BRB real quick, and I will be right back. I see you there. You snuck in a hydrate. All right. Oh, here you go. All right. It was time. No worries. I don't mind water, unlike um my wife will throw a fit whenever she gets hit with it. Okay, so I think what I will do, I'm gonna take these, duplicate them, and then once the Shinigamis beat, this area will open up and you have to leave. Obviously, I want to change the sizes of that. Don't feel bad. I've never met somebody so like anti-water. It's crazy. But she truly, truly, truly hates water. All right, all right, we're gonna start off simple. So it just looks like it's kind of opening up a little bit. I'll go ahead and minimize or hide this other one real quick. And let's see. So the players is gonna like swim. They gotta kind of quickly choose paths. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete these and just kind of restart. Oh my God. Oops. Missed. All right, so we're gonna have some vertical. I guess not really spikes. What are the silhouettes or whatever? Should probably have made this like horizontally and then rotated it, but then drag this down. Hey, the baby, how's it going? How is your Friday afternoon? Sure. Hey, babe. Object-oriented programming refers to data structures and algorithms. So, I am not the programmer. However, I do teach. I'm not the programmer on this, I should say, but we're doing a lot of object-oriented programming. I know we are looking into. Hey, Zedix, how's it going? I know we're looking into utilizing dots. Uh, oh yeah, thanks for the follow. Thanks for saying that. I totally missed it. I need to get my alerts working out better. So anyway, yeah, so I know we're using a lot of object-oriented programming right now, and then we are moving into try to use dots for like the liquid and stuff like that, and probably for some other things. Uh, but you're gonna hit my cap of understanding on that part. I do have a program that's working on this project. I'm much more of the designer and level builder and stuff like that. But I hope I answered it to some degree. And I guess I'm hoping that your question was actually more geared towards the project that I was working on. Now giving Dutch. Oh, you know what? I just noticed those things aren't working. Wonder why. Yeah, yeah. I wonder why. All that stuff should. So, the Steam page isn't up yet, but I do have a website that you can put a subs. Let me see if this will work. Oh, okay. So I just don't have the Steam. If you go here and just put your email in on the website, I want to send emails out when the Steam page is up. We're just trying to meet the criteria. Like I think we have to get what is it that we're missing? Some library assets and something like it really is just more of the stuff that Steam wants. And then once I get those in there, we'll have the Steam page live. We're like this close. I guess I should look over here. We're really close. But if you want to follow along, that's the best way to do it is just to put your email in there. I don't spam. It's me. It's going to be sending out the emails, and I'm only going to do it when it goes on to when the Steam page is live, and then like when the demo is going to be live, and once probably because we're planning on doing the Steam Fest when that happens, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, come check this out. I'm not gonna spam anybody with my streams or any of that stuff. if you're worried about that. I know I'm not a fan of getting a crap ton of emails, so but if you're still in here, I will take my normal Dutch. And are you going to get food for dinner or were you cooking? Only Dutch right now. Okay. Let's get rid of these. I wish there was a way I could keep like just swapping back and forth without having to come over here, turning off the edit spline. I'll have to fix some of those jagged edges right there. Not really digging the way those are coming out. Let's work on the top. Oh, that wasn't good. I should bring the player over here and just see how it's kind of feeling. Shoop. Oh, the confiner. The confiner needs some space.
Dad,
Yeah.
like my TV.
You don't like your TV? We can get rid of it.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of it?
Yeah, 'cause it's always lag.
It always lags.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey. You're not gonna have a TV if I take it.
Watch TV here or downstairs.
So you rather like lose a TV than to have one temporarily that lags until we can eventually get you a new one. Is that what you're saying?
What? Oh,
Hey,
TV doesn't
baby.
lag.
What?
I don't want a TV. I want a TV that doesn't lag.
And I want $1 million, but you know, right? Well, baby, we'll see what we can do, okay? But for now, you might as well just enjoy the TV while you have it, right?
Why? I can't join it if it's really laggy.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it laggy all the time? All the time it's laggy, huh? Ooh, that was a weird cut. Gonna have to figure that out. Look at that. Oh, tight fit.
Can I try?
Baby, I'm testing this. I'm building this right now.
You're playing it.
Oh, I'm testing it. Just looks like I'm playing.
Whee!
You're so weird. William said hi.
Hi.
Baby,
Hi.
you realize the camera's not over there, right? The camera's right here. All right, you big ham. Go away. Go play your tablet. Stop watching your TV since you don't like it.
Mimi.
No, it's all blurry over there. All right, go play your tablet. Big ol'. Sweetheart,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite your nose,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna eat it. And you'll never have a nose again. You'll be known as the noseless girl. And everybody will poke fun at you. Okay, here we go.
You did bite my nose.
Baby, go. I love you.
Ow.
Go.
It's in my finger.
It's because you won't go. Go. Please. Please. Go play your tablet, please. Mommy's on her way home.
Wait.
Yeah. Chill. Cyrus, please. Go. Go play on your tablet.
I can't.
What?
It's dead.
You can plug it in and play it while it's plugged in.
I want my phone.
I don't know where your phone is.
Mm.
Go find it. Where is it?
I don't know. I looked and then it wasn't there. It's not here.
I don't want to tell you, sweetheart. I don't play with it. So please go. You're gonna get in trouble.
Ah,
Oh.
you're always rude to me.
Always rude to you? Okay. Oh. She's gonna be a fun teenager. Can't wait. She is Kate through and through. She's still screaming at me. Alright, so let me see if I get this. Then I'm gonna start widening it out and I'll put like things in the middle so you have to like choose paths quickly. Oh, see if I can get pretty much to that point. Question is like how much after doing all this should this be, and then to fight another boss? I almost feel like this should be its own level. I hear her destroying shit. Where is my combiner? Oh, there we go. I wonder if I did. I really don't think the camera works too well in slanted positions. Like it has to be a box. The camera's a box. So why is that? So I wonder if you can make everything flat, like continue on with this, but then kind of make the camera rotate so where it looks like it's going at an angle. And if you can do that in script, because this would probably be easier if it wasn't up like that, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Hmm. I say, Yeah, she is. She's being a bit of an ass. What is that?
It's still in that part. There's
Why are they all in the bag?
that that jar.
What drawer?
The jar for my drawing. It doesn't fit. I need a bigger one.
Okay, you see this? This is all her pencils and markers that she
And
just put,
crayon.
and crayons that she just put into a bag and brought to me.
So I wanted to tell you I need a bigger one.
Okay, well, we'll keep that there for now.
Buy me one right
Can I buy her one right now? She also doesn't want her TV anymore. She doesn't want her TV anymore. All right. I'll see you when we get here. I probably should raid out, and that way I can help you unload. All right. Starting to, I'm gonna have to rethink some of this anyway. So, Looting, my friend. I'm going to bounce. If you're still around. Zedtix, if you're still around, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. It's getting there, right? I probably should raid. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna raid Conan because I need to thank him for following. So kind of a odd raid. He plays Sea of Thieves. So not going to another developer, but just kind of he's a cool guy. Does some really interesting things. He plays the game very, very interesting. He doesn't play normal. So, you too, man. And yeah, I will be back on Sunday as long as the world doesn't affect my time, which happens. So, thanks for hanging out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. You too. I guess I should have started the raid before. Oh, I'm horrible at this. Horrible. Horrible. And the awkward pause. Here we go.
They're going by.
They're like, pretty sure they're like right. I'm pretty sure they're next. I can't tell. I don't want to zoom in. Yet.
Are they coming back my way or going past you?
No, I'm pretty sure they're coming to me, man.
Really?
I can't tell, bro. Like, I think, no, I think they saw the ship and they're going your way.
Blind, what's up, brother? Thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, they're confused right now. I think they are coming to me. Yeah.
It's so hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, because I don't see them getting any traction towards me anymore. I think they're going.
Yeah, they just rendered in on me, bro.
Okay.
Okay, don't leave yet. We don't want to scare them. That's why I didn't leave, dude. Exactly why I didn't leave.